Howdy, I'm David Page. Welcome to Use of Force Accountability. Today I would like to talk about equipment, specifically cameras. I've noticed through reviewing thousands of videos that it's pretty common for someone to reach up and grab the camera or whatever and knock the camera out of the auditor's hand and of course destroy the camera. So I've come up with a few ideas to help protect the camera, and so let's get into it. Now, the thing I've noticed the most is that the most popular thing to use is a phone, which of course they can be very, very fragile. Of course, everyone wants to have some sort of protector, and with this protection here, you want to get a very thin case, and there's a lot of what they call military grade. They're supposed to be pretty good, but they're pretty thin, and this is the reason why. Yes, when this falls to the ground, it does provide a certain amount of protection. I've also got a screen. Ooh, my screen's horrible. It's all full of fingerprints there. But you can get little screen protectors. My wife put this one on for me, and it does help. But I found something that works really well, and this is from a company called Iographer. I'll try to put a link to the company in the description. Hopefully I remember. Anyway, this, if you look at it, it's all plastic. It's kind of a hard plastic. But what you do here is you take your camera. Now my camera is a Asus Flip, and it's really, really tight in here. But you put it in. Like I said, this is really tight. Alright, it's in there. Most phones are a lot easier to get in here. But as you can see, here's my phone, and it just snapped right into place there. Now I have these strings on here, and I'll tell you what they're for in a minute here. Now this is really great. You can put it on. It's got a mounting screw here, and it's got stock. It's also got these shoes here that you can. There's two shoes here. This is technically the top. I use it upside down. This, if it falls, is going to protect your camera all that much more because the glass is actually inset here if you look at it. So there's that. The only way the glass is actually going to hit something is if there's a rock or something and it just hits it just right. If someone was to knock this out of your hands, you've got your regular protection on here, and this entire thing, this entire face, this also gives you a lot more grip. But I'll show you how I use it. Alrighty, one thing I want to show you here, I went ahead and put my second throwdown phone in this. I've got this additional piece here on the microphone, and the reason is because it's bendy. It'll bend any way you want, and hopefully that will protect it from getting destroyed if it gets knocked to the ground. Now, as you see, I put this little rope around my neck here, and I've got another one here. So when I'm ready, I've got everything set up. I've actually got this fastened low on my belly. So it's basically like just a rig here. As you can see, there we go. It's pretty tight against me, so it's even harder to pull away, to get away. Just having a good grip on the phone is really good, but this gives you a lot more protection, and like I said, it does give you a lot more protection, but you can also just undo it and hold it like you would normally. But someone tries to knock it out of your hands, so what? You know, and that's the main idea. Even if they could, you could still have drop this, and probably your phone's going to survive, which your phone's going to be the most expensive piece of equipment. This is like a $10 mic, and the Iographer, you can get it from, I actually got it for $41 on eBay. They sell it for $59 on Amazon, and I think it's even more from the Iographer's website itself. I think it might be at $59, I'm not sure. But anyway, this is an excellent piece of equipment, and now I'm going to go into my camera rig and show you how it works. And by the way, yes, I am wearing a jacket because, well, I was prior law enforcement, but I didn't actually get this until I started working security. And I'm not doing that now. I've got the jacket, and frankly, out there auditing, cops like to shoot people. And I happen to be autistic, and cops are 3 times more likely to kill autistic people than other people. So yes, there's a risk for me. And there is risk for every auditor. That's why you should like and subscribe and comment and give all the auditors you can all the credit that they can get to, so that we put ourselves out of business. All right, let me get into my other rig there. My cell phone tucked away here. Now my cell phone's going to have, I'm going to be using it as a hotspot and of course live streaming from it. But the reason I'm using the hotspot is because I can film with another additional phone. Now this is what I call my combat rig. Now the reason I call it that, if you look, the camera's right here. Here's the back of the camera. Basically, it's kind of hard for people to reach in here if you look at the size of my hand. This is completely junked together from all kinds of different rigs that I had, and I Frankensteined them together. Once again, I've got a neck strap here, so it can just sit here and I can record like this if I want to. This is a cheap mic. If it falls off and breaks or whatever, it's like 20 bucks, but it's not my $500 camera. So if you can find any kind of rig that will protect your phone so that it does not, or your camera, so it does not get broken, it's all the better. And this is probably the best part right here, no matter what rig you have. If you have it around your neck, tied to your body, it can't go anywhere. It's not going to go anywhere. They're going to have to take you to the ground. Of course, cops like to do that. But this is a way to hopefully save your equipment. I will be getting into, right now I've got my second phone on here, which is basically my throwdown phone. I will be getting into security for your phone and your camera and so forth. So I hope this was a little bit helpful. This is David Page. Do what's right.